3. Pablo Escobar. December 1, 1949 to December 2, 1993. Pablo Escobar was a Colombian drug lord, narco-terrorist, and politician who was the founder and sole leader of the Medellin cartel. Dubbed the King of Cocaine, Escobar was one of the wealthiest criminals in history, having amassed an estimated net worth of $30 billion by the time of his death, equivalent to $70 billion as of 2022, while his drug cartel monopolized the cocaine trade into the United States in the 1980s and early 1990s. Pablo Escobar, born December 1, 1949, in Rio Negro and raised in Medellin. Escobar studied briefly at Universidad Autónoma Latinoamericana of Medellin but left without graduating. He instead began engaging in criminal activity, selling illegal cigarettes and fake lottery tickets, as well as participating in motor vehicle theft. In the early 1970s he began to work for various drug smugglers, often kidnapping and holding people for ransom. In 1976 Escobar founded the Medellin cartel, which distributed powder cocaine, and established the first smuggling routes from Peru, Bolivia, and Ecuador through Colombia and eventually into the United States. Escobar's infiltration into the U.S. created exponential demand for cocaine, and by the 1980s it was estimated Escobar led monthly shipments of 70 to 80 tons of cocaine into the country from Colombia. As a result, he quickly became one of the richest people in the world but constantly battled rival cartels domestically and abroad, leading to massacres and the murders of police officers, judges, locals, and prominent politicians. Powder cocaine was manufactured, packaged, and sold by Pablo Escobar and his associates, and eventually distributed to the U.S. drug market. In the 1982 Colombian parliamentary election, Escobar was elected as an alternate member of the Chamber of Representatives as part of the Liberal Party. Through this, he was responsible for community projects such as the construction of houses and football fields, which gained him popularity among the locals of the towns that he frequented. However, Escobar's political ambitions were thwarted by the Colombian and U.S. governments, who routinely pushed for his arrest, with Escobar widely believed to have orchestrated the Avianca Flight 203 and DAS building bombings in retaliation. The Justice Minister Rodrigo Lara Center and presidential candidate Luis Carlos Galán left were both assassinated by orders of Escobar. In 1991 Escobar surrendered to authorities and was sentenced to 5 years imprisonment on a host of charges, but struck a deal of no extradition with Colombian President Cesar Gaviria, with the ability of being housed in his own, self-built prison, La Catedral. In 1992 Escobar escaped and went into hiding when authorities attempted to move him to a more standard holding facility, leading to a nationwide manhunt. As a result, the Medellin cartel crumbled, and in 1993 Escobar was killed in his hometown by Colombian National Police, a day after his 44th birthday. Escobar funded the M-19 communist guerrilla for the assault of the Colombian Palace of Justice. Death. Escobar faced threats from the Colombian police, the U.S. government, and his rival, the Cali cartel. On December 2, 1993 Escobar was found in a house in a middle-class residential area of Medellin by Colombian special forces using technology provided by the United States. Police tried to arrest Escobar, but the situation quickly escalated to an exchange of gunfire. Escobar was shot and killed while trying to escape from the roof. He was hit by bullets in the torso and feet and a bullet which struck him in the head, killing him. This sparked debate about whether he killed himself or whether he was shot and killed. Members of Search Block celebrate over Escobar's body on December 2, 1993. His death ended a 16-month search effort. Escobar's legacy remains controversial. While many denounce the heinous nature of his crimes, he was seen as a Robin Hood-like figure for many in Colombia, as he provided many amenities to the poor. His killing was mourned and his funeral attended by over 25,000 people. Additionally, his private estate, Hacienda Napoles, has been transformed into a theme park. His life has also served as inspiration for or has been dramatized widely in film, television, and in music. The tomb of Pablo Escobar and family in the Monte Sacro Cemetery, Itagüí. Killing Pablo: The Hunt for the World's Greatest Outlaw 2001 by Mark Bowden relates how Escobar was killed and his cartel dismantled by U.S. Special Forces and Intelligence, the Colombian military, and Los Peeps. Loving Pablo, Hating Escobar 2017 by Virginia Vallejo, originally published by Penguin Random House in Spanish in 2007 and later translated to 16 languages. News of a Kidnapping, original Spanish title, Noticia de un Secuestro, non-fiction 1996 book by Gabriel Garcia Marquez and published in English in 1997. Blow, a 2001 American biographical film based on George Young, a member of the Medellin cartel. Escobar was portrayed by Cliff Curtis. Escobar: Paradise Lost 2014, a romantic thriller in which a naive Canadian surfer falls in love with a girl who turns out to be Escobar's niece. Loving Pablo 2017 Spanish film based on Virginia Vallejo's book Loving Pablo, Hating Escobar, with Javier Bardem as Escobar, and Penelope Cruz as Virginia Vallejo. Pablo Escobar with his wife Maria Victoria in 1983. Sebastián Marroquín, born as Juan Pablo Escobar, son of Escobar.